Today we celebrate the accomplishments and the academic achievements of our students. Therefore, courtesy, attention, and decorum are important and expected. Now, please stand for both the Vietnamese and American national anthems.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming, parents, students, teachers, and special guests. As you are graduating today from the American School, it is not the end of a journey, but only the beginning. Some of you will be traveling to new countries and into new adventures. This indeed will be exciting as you will be given more independence, including managing your own studies, schedule, and for some of you, your own budget. But there will also be new challenges to be self-disciplined and to manage your time and money wisely, and to continue on a track that will allow you to reach your goals. Those of you who will be attending universities will be exposed to an array of new responsibilities, including the fun side of independence, such as laundry, cooking, and cleaning after yourselves. Good luck with that. I am amazed by the diversity in this group of this graduating class. Of course, we have our valedictorian and our salutatorian who excel in academics, but this group's talents go far beyond academics.
Congratulations to Wendy Chen. Ta Hao has been described by his teachers as a fiercely intelligent, yet humble man, passionate and enthusiastic to follow up on his responsibilities. Other students appreciate him for his careful and analytical thinking. Ta has interests in animated video and history. He plans to study to become a history teacher. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the class of 2020 salutatorian, Ta Hao.
Good afternoon, everyone. 2 years, 10 months, 11 days, and 7 hours ago, I became a sophomore at the American School. When I came here for the first time, I was a shy student, and my English skills were really poor, especially in speaking and listening. The first quarter here were really strange to me, as I came from a public school, which is totally different from the international academic system. And I was very upset I had to study in our class because I am 1 year older. So at the beginning, I thought I must graduate in the class of 2019, which is last year. I must study as hard as possible to get admitted into British University. In just a short moment, you finish drinking it. Similarly, in just a short moment, everything will come up to an end. The day I came here for the first time, I feel like it's just like yesterday. And that's how I feel the time when we spend married together on having a meal or having with the world together. And that's how I believe for our next 50 to 60 years of our rest of life. It's just gonna be a cup of tea, but in a bigger size. What I mean here is that the time flies very fast. So do the stuff you love. So when you are old, you won't regret things that you wish you had done. And also, be responsible for all of your actions. There are no right or wrong, but only consequences follow. Don't hide the challenges in your life, such as financial background, career, marriage, because you will face them no matter what in your life. Parents won't live with you forever, so soon everything will be based on your decision, and you are the most matter in your life. Before I end my speech, I want to give a quote to our class of 2020. This quote is from Jackson Brown's mother. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did. So throw up the bullets, sail away from your safe harbor, catch the wind in yourselves, explore, dream, discover. Thank you for listening to my speech, and that's all.
I present to you our salutatorian.
Cũng không biết quay hoa ra nữa.
Thank you, Tom. Please relax and enjoy a portrait slideshow of all of our graduates by Wendy Chen.
Dễ thương đó. Chắc chắn là thương. Bên nào vậy? Nhân bên Campuchia, bố thằng Campuchia với nhau. Bố thằng này đi. Chứ nữa chắc anh gặp bố rồi đó.
Bố mình rất xinh.
Thì ai biết thì đó chào ông. Cái gì mà nó cười, mình chẳng hiểu nó cười gì. Dạ, đứa nào cũng buồn, không nào cũng buồn. Khoa đây đúng không? Khoa đẹp trai. Monas, trời ơi, giỏi quá. Tony, đó, con em. Mà cũng buồn không à? Dạ, dạ. À, mày đi dài ghê. Bé xinh xinh à.
Tony Nguyen has been described by his teachers as an incredibly rare, well-rounded, intelligent young man whose curiosity extends beyond the academic. He cares for his community and dedicates himself to continued growth. He enjoys crafting stuff, doing Arduinos, listening to music, learning physics, and being a Vietnam Scout. It is these reasons that led him to choose electrical engineering as his major at Purdue University. Please join me in welcoming the class of 2020 valedictorian Tony Nguyen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tony Nguyen, as you all know. First, I want to start by saying thank you to all the teachers that have played a huge role in my high school years. Mr. Scott, thank you for having motivated me to stand up during my toughest year of high school and being what I am today, a future Boilermaker. Mr. Thomas Lipton, I know that my thank you will not ever fulfill the amount of effort you have put in those 80 minutes of breathtaking AP Physics 1 class. Nonetheless, I thank you. Mr. Nick and Ms. Sir, thank you for always reminding me that I'm more than my expectations. Thor, thank you for being the greatest supporter in class that inspired me to push myself even further on a daily basis. I want to say thank you to my parents. Without them, I wouldn't have this day, standing here as a Rhetorian. As I saved the best for last, my dear sister, you are and will always be the most powerful and supportive woman that I've ever known. Because of that, I thank you. Now, fellow grads, standing here under these cross sections of life-making decisions makes me realize how far we have come and makes me truly scared and trembled upon this question, what's next? Now, just yesterday, we, the middle schoolers, tried to counter it, but only managed to come up with this unfinished answer. Like, you know what? I'm gonna get back to this question later. Maybe a couple of years or never. But now, as it is time, our answer is simplified from roughly 20 words to only 2 words. Oh no. Now, you must be wondering that I, as a rhetorian, must have figured it out in my life about where I should be going and doing. However, you are half wrong and half correct. Now, before we get into how I can roughly answer these questions, let me tell you a little funny story. So, one day, my mom and my sister hit me up with this question. Hey, what's up? Do you want to go to a summer program in the US? And with all the pride I got from my high grades, I answered, yeah, like what else can scare me now? It's not easy, my mom stressed. It's a program designed by Yale University. You have to apply it like applying to colleges. Unfortunately, my mom was right, and I misjudged everything. Applying to that program was never easy in the first place. But surprisingly, when I received the decision, I was admitted. At first, I laughed excessively, like, oh, I knew that I would get accepted, to a moment of complete shock. Like, oh no, what am I going to do? Is this for real? I was terrified that if I accept this, I would be going to a place halfway around the globe by myself and for the first time. My mind kept constantly asking me variations of the question, what do I want to do next? I was terrified of making these decisions, either accepting this opportunity and taking massive risk, or turning it down and be a quitter for the rest of my high school years. And then, the situation got worse. My imagination kicked in alongside with silence as I started questioning myself, doubting my capability, like, hold up, I'm the one who got accepted? Me? This nerd who had low IQ, no talent, who has been preparing for the SAT for 3 years and couldn't reach the 1400 benchmark. This kid who always tried to work hard in the library to forget that no one befriends him. The guy who is a grade addict. Me? Out of all the smart kids, I am chosen? Yale, please answer me. How in the world am I the chosen one? Rather than being proud, I was stressed. I was stressing out so much that I had stomach disorder and sleep deprivation. But then as soon as I stood at the boarding gate, I thought to myself, when now it's too late for me to turn back. Just like that, I jumped and off I went to the US alone. Do you know what happened next? The best 2 weeks of my life. I experienced so many firsts, like getting lost in the airport or taking an Uber alone. I experienced a lot about college life, and I was surprised for the fact that I became a whole different person that I wouldn't know I had the power to. I was independent and responsible for my actions and my well-being. I could easily approach people and make friends. Not just that, I was meeting people from all around the world in discussions and projects. So how can we answer the what's next questions? One word. Jump. Just jump. Don't just stand there and doubt yourself, because as soon as you jump, you got to always have the power to stay on top, to be a complete phenomenon, to be the impossible. Even though you don't realize it, as soon as you jump, you find your true power and your true passions. If you have a goal and a passion to pursue already, then great. Just jump and reach that dream. Remember that not any goal is too small. Like how my goal of making rubber band guns would eventually become my decisions of choosing engineering as a major. However, even if you don't have a goal, just jump. Because you have so many things to experience in life. You guys are young and strong. You guys graduate through the hardest challenges, such as Week Without Walls and the pandemic. So just jump. I think that high school is not just about how you learn academically, but also how you discover about yourself and how you learn to love yourself. No matter what you did in high school, I think most of us were faced with this what's next questions. Most of you seniors, including myself, were trying to chase some kind of meaning in order to represent you, like chasing grades, satisfying your parents, or competing with your peers. But in the end, It's only you that graduate, only you that matter, and only you to learn to change. That's high school. Now it's time to move on. It's time for us to decide which path we should embark on. Now it's time to jump. Thank you for listening.
I present to you the TAS valedictorian.
Swimming being his favorite, he has been selected by his classmates to speak as their keynote speaker. Please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Hua Vu Wing.
Oh, there's actually a lot of people in this room. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the class of 2020, I would like to welcome all faculty, alumni, friends, family, and distinguished guests for this commencement ceremony at the Marian School. Our first adventure is about to rest to let the new one arise. I would like to use this opportunity to reflect on our remarkable footprint, our meaningful memories that we have left behind and gone through with TAS. This year has been plagued with difficulties, and as you all know, the most recently was the COVID-19. However, despite all the odds, we still managed to graduate. So to quote Post Malone, congratulations to you all, my dear friends. Let's give ourselves another big round of applause. I could not imagine how nervous I would be until I saw this attractive crowd that is in front of my eyes. But now I'm standing here, I realize that this is life. As seniors and young adults, it is our job, sooner or later, to take high responsibility and make important decisions in life. Time has passed very quickly. It was only a few years ago that we came to the small island called TAS. As newcomers, we felt nervous and lonely. We found ourselves lost in the halls like they were the changing staircase of Hogwarts. As non-American students, we detected hardships while adapting to the new education system. We played video games and we changed to almost felt Mr. Evan classes but did not understand why. Let's not forget about our Singapore field trip that we had, the Benta queue. The boys might remember that memories as their memories. We attended to one of the most challenging without walls in our high school history. We slipped and mud became our first delicious breakfast ever. We walked under the rain like soldiers in a parade. We sang songs to encourage ourselves and to overcome our adversities. And in the end, we successfully survived to go home with cheers and blessings. We dedicated and sacrificed for the team during after-school activities. We swam 3 kilometers, we ran 5-mile runs, we did 50 push-ups. We learned experience from our coaches in every single practice. As seniors, we have had responsibilities to take care and mentor those youngsters. In the last 2 weeks, with restfulness and exams, we had to organize the perfect spirit day in our high school career. Thanks to the student council and the house captains, we had successfully made it happen. These memories won't be out of your mind for a very, very long time. Therefore, keep that in mind. Use those memories to motivate you. Looking back from the 9th grade to now, we can see the huge development and improvement in our studying. More proactive, creative, dynamic, and independent. We would like to take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to the warm support of TAS management team and staff, the conscientious mentoring and advice of teachers, the friendliness of classmates who have fought, taught, supported, and helped us to be successful. Also, we gratefully thank our parents for their consistent encouragement and advice on how we could overcome the challenges in school and life. One of the greatest French writers of all time, La Fontaine, said, "There's no road full of flowers leading us to glory." We have been through hard times with low scores and social distancing. We have many decisions ahead of us. Our friend and philosopher, Nick Compton, once said, "Your choice, your life." And I found that so true. Do not regret in any decisions that you have made, but make your decisions become a legend. Look at how successful people in the world like Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos have become who they are. They work hard like a machine, and obviously, this is not just a flick of a finger that made them create legacies like that. You know, in life sometimes it might not be the best choice for you, but just remember that you learn from your mistake to achieve greatness. And greatness begins with very small and ordinary things. You don't want to be a billionaire in a single day. As Gladwell mentions that it takes 10,000 hours of practice to be an expert of something. We achieve greatness in small things. If it didn't come to you early enough, then just wait. Work hard and be patient. Now it is time to say goodbye to our beloved TAS, where we have had troubled years of playing and studying. While heading to the exciting future, we are sure that our sweet memories of TAS shall be the encouragement for us to step confidently to the big new world of university. There will be, of course, hardships waiting for you ahead, but as families for these past few years and your friends, I believe that you all are special. You are warriors, and you can kick that giant rock out of your way. Pursue your dream and never look back. Even if you fall hard, just keep in mind 2 words. Step up. Step up. We are resilient. We are the most attractive class ever. And we make things phenomenal. I am so proud, and I know your parents are as well. So it is sad, but I guess I have to say that this is time to wrap my speech up. Farewell, our love TAS. Youngsters, continue our legacies. I wish you all the very, very best. Thank you.
Our student keynote speaker.
Thầy nói đó,
Thank you, Kwa. Before we officially present our class of 2020 graduates, please relax and enjoy a video presentation with various memories created in class 2020 at TAS, edited by our graduate, Wendy Chen.
Wendy nãy á, làm hay không? Trời ơi, anh không biết gì hết. Ai đây? Ai đây? Đừng quá vậy. Đừng nói lấy hình
Take you to the west side.
Lê Minh Triet. Lin Pei Zen Jenny. Sanjay Nam Thong. Jackson Hong. Pham An Thu. Andy Chen. Tiffany Chung. Michael Vu. Gan Yoon. Now please welcome to the stage Mr. Nick to introduce Advisory 12.2.
Good afternoon, everyone. So before we get started, I just wanted to spend one last moment thanking all of these individuals for just being so incredible and so inspiring. It's people like you who make this world a better place, and I feel truly blessed to have had this opportunity to be a part of this wonderful little family that we've built over this past year. And even though I know some of you might be scared, Kenny, I just want you to know, yeah, one hand in your chest, one hand in your stomach. It's an inside joke. But I just want you to know you're ready. You're ready to make that jump, as Tony said. And I love you guys, and I always will. I'm very proud of you. So without further ado, I would like to first call up Michael Zhang. Jimmy Ha. Kenny Ha. Wang Che Can Vi. Liu Wing Yo Skyler. Tony Achievement Moderate. Wen Phúc Anh Kim. Pham Quang Minh Roger.
Thằng này cũng vậy dữ lắm rồi. Nhét lên luôn.
Chung Lun Ken Zhao. Lily Zhang. Lastly, I would like to just take a moment to recognize Jiwon Gil. She will not be in attendance today. Now I'd like to call up Ms. Lucia to introduce our last advisory class.
Advisory 12.3. I will be eternally grateful for having you as my advisory class. You've taught me a lot, so much. We've created many great memories together, and although I'm sad that you're leaving, can't wait to see who you become in the future, because I know it will be awesome as you are right now. I'm proud of you. Alice Boyd.
Đấy này giống cô giáo.
Viêm Phương Anh. Go Hồng. Vi Lâm. Khoa Vũ Nguyễn. Let's go Khoa. Tony Nguyễn.
Khoa với Tony cũng là khác nhau.
Lisa Nguyễn. Shannon Nguyễn. Chen Tham. Yên Trâm. Jennifer Trâm Thanh Ngọc Trâm. Vua Lê Trinh.
My family members. This is my first time on stage, so I'm just kind of shy. People know I am the student council president, but little do they know I'm also something here. You gotta help me. I'm losing my mind. Keep getting this feeling you want to leave this all behind. Thought we were going strong. I thought we were holding on. Aren't we? No, they don't teach you. And this is cool. Now my heart's breaking. I don't know what to do. Thought we were going strong. I thought we were holding on. Aren't we? You and me got a whole lot of history, yeah. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. all of the rumors, all of the fights. We always find a way to make it out alive. Thought we were going strong, thought we were holding on. Are we? You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world had ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go, we can make some more, we can live forever.
Mini bars, expensive cars, hotel rooms, and new tattoos. The good champagne and private planes, but they don't mean anything. So truth is out, realize that without you here, life is just a lie. This is not the end, this is not the end. We can make it, you know it, you know.
You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go, we can make some more, we can live forever.
No teacher, this is war. My heart's breaking and I don't know what to do. Thought we were holding on, I thought we were going strong, aren't we? Can everyone clap your hands? You a whole lot of history.
We can be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go, we can make some more, we can live